Hey guys, what's going on? It's Max here, and today I'm bringing you guys a 100 plus with a PDW, playing some ground war domination on the map Raid. Now in this gameplay, I went 128-9, and I also got the nuclear medal as well. So this is a pretty beast gameplay. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. I was using the PDW with silencer and laser, which is definitely one of my best setups and one of my favorite setups for the PDW. It is a really great gun, and I definitely suggest you try it out if you haven't already, because it is definitely one of my favorite SMGs in this game. And with the suppressor and the laser attachments, it is just unbeatable. It's really good. And as you can see, I'm playing on Raid again. I hope you guys aren't getting too tired of Raid, because I love Raid and I always get really good gameplays. I know other people do as well, so I might have to switch it up. Let me know if you want to see other maps, stuff like that. And in this gameplay, I also got nuclear, so I got a lot of gun kills as well. So it's a pretty beast gameplay. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. My kill streaks and my perks were my normal setup. Hopefully you guys know that. If you don't know that, just ask in the comments below and I should answer them for you. And one thing I want to talk about today is the best perks in Black Ops 2 and what to use, stuff like that. Just because a lot of people always wonder what you should be using and stuff like that, and what you should be using on different classes and what I use all the time, and the best perks to use and what not to use, stuff like that. Just because everyone wants to use what other people use to make them play better, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So one thing I want to say is that you should definitely try and use different perk setups for different classes, different types of guns. For an SMG class, you will definitely be using something different other than what you would use with assault rifles, stuff like that. Just because it's a different type of gun, you're going to be playing differently, and you're going to be playing on different maps, stuff like that. So you're going to have to use different perks like that. So for the SMGs, my favorite setup is with perk 1 Greed. I like to run Flak Jacket and Hardline. I definitely suggest using Hardline on every single one of your classes. It is definitely one of the best perks in this game, just because it reduces the amount of points you have to get for your score streaks by about 20%, I'm pretty sure. So it's a really sick perk, and it helps out a bunch in helping you get your score streaks a lot faster, and you can get a lot of them. It's a lot easier to get these 100 pluses with them, and I definitely suggest using Hardline. And on my SMG classes, I also use Flak Jacket just because I rush a lot and I'm in the action a lot, and they're throwing nades on the B flag and I'm trying to capture stuff like that. I have survived multiple grenades and explosives just because of Flak Jacket, and it helps out a bunch because you guys know C4s and grenades and other stuff like that are really powerful in this game. As you can see, I always get kills with my C4 because no one's using Flak Jacket, and Flak Jacket is really helpful. It protects a lot from that, and it's definitely one of my favorite perks in this game to use along with Hardline. Second tier perk, I would definitely suggest using a Scavenger. It is definitely one of the best perks in this game just because it replenishes everything. Replenishes your C4 and your ammo, so it's really good to keep getting those C4s, and also just to obviously replenish your gun ammo. It's really good. And then third tier, I definitely like Dexterity just because it helps a bunch with rushing, because you can aim faster after sprinting, and you can also climb things faster so you won't get killed while climbing things. And it's a really great perk, and I do suggest using it. That is definitely one of my favorite setups for the SMGs. Some perks that I definitely don't suggest you use are Blind Eye in the first tier. Maybe you could use Lightweight with your shotguns. That'll be good. Like Lightweight and Hardline with your shotguns. That's what I like to use. Definitely don't use Blind Eye on any classes. I don't like any of those. With Ghost, I would definitely suggest on your assault rifle classes, I would suggest using Hardline and Ghost because it's easier to flank more, and you won't be able to rush as easy, so you will have to use Ghost to help you stay off the minimap more and surprise your enemies more with that, just because it's a lot harder to rush with assault rifles in this game. For the second tier, I don't like a lot of the perks in the second tier. I definitely don't suggest not using Cold-Blooded, Hardwired, or maybe even not Fast Hands, just because those perks aren't very helpful at all, and they don't come in handy, and a lot of times they're just not very good. So I don't suggest using those. Toughness is also a really good perk. You could combat it with Scavenger using the perk 2 tier Greed, I think it's called. It's definitely a good perk, but Scavenger I think is better just because it helps you out so much more in getting you more ammo and staying alive on your streaks. But Toughness is also a very good perk. I suggest using it in case you have trouble winning your gunfights. I definitely suggest using Toughness. It is a very good perk and very helpful. And the last thing I want to say is that tier 3 there are a lot of unnecessary perks as well. Awareness and dead silence barely help. I can barely hear anything using those two. It barely helps at all, and I don't suggest using those. Those are the sound horn ones. They don't work at all. Engineer is probably a good perk. I've never really used it, but I guess it's alright. You could use it. Tactical Mask is definitely my second favorite in the third tier, just because of all those stuns and flashes and shock charge and stuff like that. It helps you out so much more when you get stunned, and you just keep going on and stay alive when you get stunned, because it definitely reduces the effects by a lot, and Tactical Mask comes in handy a lot. Extreme Conditioning is pretty much a waste as well, just because it doesn't help out a lot, and you don't sprint for longer, that much longer than it's necessary. And I don't suggest using it that much. Maybe with a shotgun you could use it, but not really ever. Don't use it. I don't suggest using it. Dexterity and Tactical Mask are the two best in the third tier. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you had any questions, leave them in the comment section below, or any suggestions as well. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe for more if you like this. And I am signing out. Peace.